Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Again with you, Omar from Brownsburg Motorsports, and today we have the 2013 BMW M5, and we're going to be showing you the step-by-step on how to remove and replace the roof airbag and drop the headliner. This process will apply to all BMW 5 Series from 2011 up until 2016. All of them have the same body code, which is the F10. So whether you have a 528, 535, 550, or an M5, this process will be the same. Stay tuned. All right, first thing we do, I popped up the trunk. Like always, like I said in my other videos, you always disconnect the battery anytime you're messing with the airbag. With that being said, I went ahead and removed the trunk cover. This piece was here, held on with two 10mm nuts, right there, one there, and one on the other side. So I want to move those already. Then you can pop this out of the way, and your battery is right there. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect the negative terminal. All right. All right, I'm gonna grab my towel and I'm gonna grab my terminal cable and wrap it in that towel so that way it doesn't touch the body, close the circuit, and might cause a shortage or might cause one of the airbags to deploy. Always make sure your battery is disconnected. All right, here in the passenger seat, we're gonna start with both A-pillars, driver and passenger, sun visors, and the upper light switch. So for the A-pillar, it has the airbag plastic cover right there that I'm showing you right here. I'm gonna try and use my clip remover to see if I can clip it out. So it's held with a clip on the side and a clip on that side. It's got like a, okay, I don't think this is gonna work. I've done enough of these. Most of the times you need a pick, and you try and get the pick between the plastic and the, there we go, just like that. As you saw, I used the pick. I put it between the A-pillar and the plastic piece here. Just like push it slowly in there. Be careful because this plastic can easily be damaged. So just make sure you take your time with it. And if you want to try with the clip remover, if you have, because you know these are different, you might have a better one than I do, or you might have one that's worse. But anyway, that's the airbag cover that I was talking about. Those are the two clips that hold it in place. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the glove box here. Let me see if I can get my light to be brighter. There we go, perfect, much better. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and pull on the weather strip a little bit. I know this is attached with like 2 or 3 clips, and it has that screw up top over there. It's a T30 screw, or T25. It's a T25. Okay. Let me grab my T25 here. Actually, it might be a T20. Let me see. Yeah, it's a T25. It's a very long screw that holds the A-pillar. And then you just kind of pull on it because it has like few clips on the inside. There we go. And that's the back of our A-pillar. It has 1, 2 clips, and it has the guides on the side. So when you put it back, you make sure you align it with the holes on the side, and you insert those guides in and kind of clip it in place. Let me go ahead and put the screw back in, just to kind of hold it there so it doesn't get lost. All right, this is for the A-pillar. Moving on to the next step. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and work on the sun visor. So for the sun visor, we have the sun visor clip where the sun visor clips into, and we have the actual sun visor. I'm gonna start with the sun visor clip. It's held on with a T20 behind it, right behind that cover over there that you see. T20 or T25, let's confirm. Okay, I think it's a T20. It could be a, actually let me double check. It is a T20, okay. It is a T20. So you pop that cover, and then there is that black screw behind it. You be very gentle and very careful with this, because this can easily snap from there. So you just pull it out as needed, just a little bit. Then I'm gonna go ahead and clip it back so that way the screw doesn't get lost. I'm gonna put that in the glove box. All right, moving on. I'm pretty sure we don't have to remove this because as this is attached to the headliner itself, it's not bolted to the top. Now for the sun visor itself, it has that cover, and I'm gonna see if I can pop it with my clip remover. There we go. It's got to pop from all sides. Then I'm gonna extend this. Really? It doesn't extend? All right, so it doesn't extend apparently. Anywho, it only has that one T20 screw over there. I'm gonna grab my T20. Slowly, I got the bolt. Let me pull the screw in here. And now, we just like that. It pops out, has this connector on the side. This connector doesn't have a clip, so basically you just pull it, and that's what the connector looks like. I hope you guys could see all of this. It's pretty much, so far, nothing really out of the ordinary to remove the sun visor. Everything is pretty much right there. I'm gonna go clip this back. That's the cover that I told you guys about. You get a plastic clip remover and you pop it out, like you just stick in there and kind of push on it, and that's how it comes off. And then you have your screw, the T20 right there. This is what the screw looks like. I don't know if you guys could see that or no, but yeah. Okay, now since I'm still here, I'm gonna show you how to remove the handrest over here. So let me see if I can get my tools and I'll show you how to do that. All right, so the next step, I'm gonna show you how to do the upper light switch. So first we have this cover over here that we're gonna pop out using my clip remover. As you saw, that wasn't bad. Okay, that's the cover, and as you see, it has like those clips all around, 6 of them actually, and with the clip remover you just pop it out. Put this there. Okay, now this is a little bit tricky, as when I've done this the first time, it took me a little bit to figure out how to actually pop it out. But what I'm gonna use is, you can use a flathead, you can use a clip remover, but basically the idea is from here there is like 2 metal tongue. So like it's like a metal plate that comes out from here and from there, and the idea is to push it in, like push it inward, and pull on the headlight switch. So let me see if I can get that, show you guys how to do that. Okay, so I have my there we go. That's the first side, and the second side I might have to come from the other side to do it. Actually, here we go. It wasn't so bad. As you see, it wasn't like really that bad once you know the trick to it. And I will show you where those metal clips are. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the connectors first. And these connectors, they're all different shapes, so you don't have to worry about, like, you know, mixing them later when you're putting this back. All of them are like different shapes, and one of them is actually even different color. So you just push the clip, you remove that. That one has a clip on it. Push the clip and push the clip down, push it out. Same thing with this, push the clip down, come on. Almost there. There we go. And then the last one, you push the clip down. And you push it out or pull it out. Perfect. Now, as far as the metal clips that I was talking about earlier that were on the inside, these are the pieces that I showed you. Like, these are the pieces that I was talking about. So we have that one there, and we have this one over here. The idea is, this is your upper headlight switch. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's that clip over there. Let me see if I can. I hope you guys could see this in the camera, but it's that clip over there that I'm pushing with the pick, and you're gonna push it inward from the bottom, and this is what it's gonna push essentially on the inside. On the inside, that's the clip that you're gonna push, or the metal plate that you're gonna push. When you push it in, detach it from the headliner. Same thing on this side here. You push that in from the outside. You push it inward, and it will detach it from the headliner, and the thing will pop off. That's how easy it is. At first glance, you would think it's gonna be a little bit harder than that, but it's really not that bad. All right, now moving on to the next step. So the headliner on this side, there is like 2 clips over there. Clip remover. There we go. Slowly but gently. First one is out. Yeah, even then I still can spin it. There we go. That's the first one. That's what the clip looks like. It's a screwing clip like I was talking about. Then we have the second one here. That's the sound of it ain't clipping, it's not breaking. There we go, just like that, intact in one piece. And that's what I meant by a screw and clip. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the glove box so we don't lose them. Now, as far as our headliner from this side, it's mostly loose. I'm gonna move on to the armrest on this side, and after that, I'm not gonna show you in video, but I'm gonna remove the sun visor for the driver's side, as well as the front A-pillar for the driver's side as well. All right, back in this corner, I'm gonna show you how to remove the handle over here. This process is gonna be the same for all 4 of them. I'm just gonna show you how to do this one. This is what I was talking about earlier, the headliner being like ripped off. We're gonna replace this headliner or the repair it either way, but it's okay. Like for my scenario, I'm not worried about damaging it, and also in my scenario, because I have the airbag deployed, the headliner is pushed in on the arm, on the handle over here, so that's why it is the way it is right now. But let me grab my pick. All right, so what we're gonna do is, it has those 2 tabs over there. I'm gonna stick my pick. I'm gonna push out that tab over there. Okay, and then now I should be able to just pull it out. There we go. Oof, that took a little bit of force, but that's the first clip for the handle. As you see, the only way to remove it is by actually pulling on it. Second one, we're gonna do the same thing. My head might be in the way, so let me see if I can get out of the way for you guys to see. Oops. There we go. Got it. Okay, that also needed some force, but we got both clips. I'm gonna put them in the glove box there. Now for the inside. The inside, so I don't know if you guys could see it. I don't think you guys could, but there is basically 2 metal brackets, or like 2 metal plates on each of these sides that are like pushed to the inside. So one of them is pushed to the top, one of them is pushed to the bottom. All right, so I grabbed 2 flatheads, and so the idea is basically we're gonna put one of the flatheads under. I don't know if you guys could see that really well or not, but I'll show you once I get it out. First, let me get this in there. Let me try on this side. Okay, so that's one over there, and that's one. We're gonna push those 2 tabs inward and try and pull at the same time. Here we go. That's the first side, and I'll show you what I'm talking about once I get this out. Then the next one, and we have that like that. And let me see if I can move out of the way so you guys can see it. Okay, and we're gonna, there we go. Perfect. All right, now this is what I'm talking about. So if you guys could see, there is that tab over there, that plate on the side, on the one plate up top, one plate in the bottom. You're gonna get the flathead but inside, like behind it, and push it inward. Same thing for the bottom plate, and while you're pushing them both inward, you pull and the handle comes out. So all right, back here on the rear driver side, we're gonna be removing the C-pillar. We haven't removed the B-pillar yet, but what we have done so far, we did all the handles up top on the roof. We did the upper light switch up front, we did the sun visors and the clips for them, and now we're gonna move on to the C-pillar, and we're gonna remove the the cover here for the third tail light. So just like the front A-pillars, they have that bracket on them right there. And the way to do it is just like we did on the front. We're gonna use a pick, and you're gonna pry on it slowly, and it comes off. Then we have a T25 behind it. We're gonna open that T25 bolt or screw. All right, that should be okay if it stays there. I'm gonna move the weather strip, or more like move it out of my way a little bit, so I have the space to pry. Then I'm gonna try and pry on it. There we go. And the reason for the resistance is because the headliner is kind of stuck on it. There we go, move that out of the way. Then should be 2 or 3 clips in the back. There we go. And our C-pillar is out. Now to show you where the contact points are, or like where the clips are, we have 1, 2 clips, and then the screw that we just removed well, we just unscrewed, and then that right there will release your headliner from the C-pillar side. Now the last thing would be, well, not the last thing, but the next step would be we're gonna go ahead and do the third tail light. So let me make sure the camera is in good angle, and I'll show you how we're gonna do that. All right, so for the third tail light, as you can see, the cover was already loose, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any clips to any screws to it. It's mainly just like you pull on it, and as you can see, there we go. I think one of the clips flew off. Okay, so there's a bracket there, there's a bracket there, then there's that last one there. Okay, I think one of the clips broke. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I think one piece from this clip broke, but we're gonna go ahead and replace this anyway. We're gonna replace the entire headliner and the third tail light. But the reason why we popped this cover is because there is like two clips, one over there and one over there. And for that, what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use my clip remover. I'm just gonna pop it from the back. That one was already popped. Then this side, and just like that, our headliner is loose from this side. So we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, here we are on the passenger side of the car. Now we did have to remove the B-pillar on the driver's side for the seat belt, and if you want to see that video, it's in my YouTube channel. The passenger side, the seat belt is not deployed, so we're just gonna have to remove the upper part of the B-pillar. And so the first step, I'm gonna pull the strip out on both sides. And then it's really easy. All you gotta do is locate the clips that are on the back, and the entire piece will come off. Now, it's not gonna come off completely. It's gonna stay attached because the seat belt is on there. But basically, we're just gonna look at this side. There's a clip there. There's a clip on the other side. Let me grab my clip remover, which I have right here. Okay, this should do it. There we go. That's one. The clip is located right there. I just inserted my clip remover there, and it got disconnected. There we go. And that side just comes off, and then from the top, it just rolls out. So there is like clamps. Well, not clamps. There is like I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You guys will not be. I don't know if you guys can see that or no. But there is basically like those two notches over there that slides here to hold it from the top, and then the bottom you have both clips, and that should do it. Now with this. We only have one more step left to drop the headliner, and so we're gonna jump straight to that. All right, so the last step to drop off our headliner is we have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torque 10 screws that hold the headliner from the top. And so we gotta make sure you open up your sunroof. Then we have the first screw, second screw, one right there. These are the only ones that are 10. Everything else is like T25, T20, and then T50 for the seat belts, if you're doing seat belts. And the T50 on the seats, of course. Okay. And you are gonna need to have one of the seats out to drop the headliner. And I already removed the driver's side, so I'm gonna try to do it from the driver's side. I know the last time I did this, I had the passenger side out, but I'm gonna try to do it from the driver. If it works, obviously you guys will see it in the video. All right, so now back inside the cabin. Like I said, the driver seat has been removed. The headliner from the front is loose. There's like just a few clips here and there though that's holding the headliner, and they are on the inside. So none of this is like something you have to do from the outside. Just after you remove everything that I talked about and showed, you kind of just like pull on the headliner slowly, because there is like tabs or clips all around here. I'm pretty sure it's not, there we go. I'm pretty sure it's not a magnet like Honda Odyssey do. They have like a big magnet in the back of the headliner. Okay, this is removed. This is removed from here. This is removed from here. And we might have to remove the upper light switch. Let's see, it's loose from there, loose from here, loose from here, loose from here. And I know there is harnesses that are holding it, so let me take a look from the top here. Okay, so there's like a few harnesses. We have the harness for the light over here. Let me see if I can go ahead and Okay, that's one. We have these harnesses here. It's removed from there. Let me see, we have the harness on this side, also for the sun visor light. And these are things I will show you once the headliner is out. I wish I can show you here from the side, but unfortunately I can't. So let me get here. We have a harness for the microphone, which you can either disconnect it or just remove the microphone altogether. I'm just gonna disconnect it on my end. And then we have the harness for that sun visor on the passenger side. Okay, that's also removed. Okay, so for the front, the harnesses are removed. Let me take a look at the... Okay, so it is. And now that I see it, I think it's bolted on this side. So let me see if I can get that taken care of. All right, as you saw, we just pull on it from the front because they have those. It's got these two tabs, as you saw. This one I just have to bend it back into shape. The best thing is to kind of push them from here, which I was trying to go for, but you can't really see them. But anyway, and then this thing has a connector. I don't know if you guys could see it from there, but basically there is one tab on the side, one tab on the side. You push those two tabs, and then it comes out. So that's our rear light switch. And then we have a T30 or a T25 bolt up top. Let me grab my tool. We got a T25. Pretty sure it's a T25. I don't think it's a T30. Or it could be a T20. Let's see. Yeah, it's a T20. And with that, as you see, the headliner has falling down. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera in a better angle for you guys, and I'll show you how we're gonna remove this. All right, I hope this is a good angle for you guys. I'll try to speak or kind of say what I'm doing while I'm doing it, but I'm gonna try and push the headliner to the driver front. And then I might have to adjust the seat on the side. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and push the seat. The passenger seat, I'm gonna push it all the way to the backward position. So I'm gonna push it down all the way. Okay, now let's see. Hopefully they'll give us better clearance. Now, I'm looking at the headliner. I don't see any harnesses connected to it besides the microphone on the front. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect those two. I just pull on them. There is no tabs or anything of that. Now, let's see if I can get my headliner from here. We should be able to kind of pull it out from here. Like I said, I have done this before, and it was on my old F10, and I did that on by myself too. The only time I needed help was was when I removed the seat. Okay, we're almost there. like that. Our headliner is officially out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this headliner on the side over there and show you the clips that I was talking about. All right, just to kind of go over this pretty quick, there is no harnesses on the side. The only thing on the back was the upper light switch, and that bolt was holding from the bottom, the T20 like I did in the previous clip, and that thing will come off. The clips that I talked about around the headliner or that around the sunroof, we have 2 on each side, so 2 on the driver's side, 2 on the passenger side, and you have 4 from the back. And the front, those are the screws we removed from the top with the sun visor, with the sunroof open. This is for the light. There was a blue connector there and a blue connector there, and we have a blue connector for the microphone on the passenger side, and then we have a blue and purple connector, I would say, on the driver's side for the microphone. And that was about all or everything that's holding the headliner, besides obviously the A pillar, B pillar, C pillar. But this sums up the job for the headliner. All right, you guys, this sums up our video for today on how to remove and replace the headliner. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below. And like always, make sure you like and follow for more.